Oh, that's bad. No, he went off on his own yesterday morning, and no one's seen him since. Something have happened to him out there? Come on, this is Takimaru we're talking about. He can handle himself. If we were in a horror movie, I think he'd be the third one to be killed off. Shut up, you're gonna jinx it! You don't think the invaders got the jump on him, do you? Or he could have fought— oh my god, bro. And now we have to search for him as well? How exasperating. Nozomi, did Takimaru mention which direction he was going in when you saw him yesterday? I think he said he was going to explore the art gallery ruins. Of course he told Nozomi, huh? Bro, she killed him. The art gallery, where are we? Ruko and I paired up for the day to search the cavernous building we decided was once some kind of art gallery. There was a lot of ground to cover, and by the end of the day, still no sign of Takimaru. Maybe he made it back on his own? No. We can only hope so. It's getting late, so we should get back ourselves. It was already dark by the time we got back. Takimaru. 4 of them shook their heads. No. Still not back. What could have happened to him? No. Didn't say anything. Not because I thought Gaku was right, of course. I just no longer had the energy to argue this point with him. All through day 82 and 83, Hiruko and I kept up our search for Takimaru. The same went for today, day 84. No matter how hard we looked though, we never found a single clue to our friend's whereabouts. We staggered back to school that night, more disheartened than ever. As usual, we asked the others if there was any news when we returned. But then, something new happened. I heard a noise behind me. Footsteps. I took a deep breath and turned around. That's a ghost? And standing there before me was... Takimaru? Takimaru! I don't believe it. No way! You actually made it back? Takimaru! You good, bro? Where the heck have you been? We were so worried. I'm glad you're back, though. Losing another fighter would have been inconvenient. You good, bro? Takimaru? He's gonna collapse? You good, bro? Yeah. What's up? Takimaru? Are you okay? Huh? Yeah, fine. Do I look fine? Don't I look— oh, he was possessed? No, not even a little. Are you hurt anywhere? Do you need to go to the infirmary? Of course not, I'm telling you, I'm fine. Takimaru walked past us, heading toward the dorm, and when we turned to watch him go... Is this guy dumb?
その背中、どうしたんだ?
背中？ああ、心配すんな。ただ転んだだけだ。
とても転んでできた傷には見えないのだけれど。
そうか?
His voice is weird.
手当てをしないと痛くないの？
全く痛くもなんとも。
Throws off the adrenaline.
俺は休みてんだよ。ほっといてくれ。
Takimaru began moving again and disappeared into his room. What? Glad he's back and all, but he's acting weird. Is he really okay? Maybe he's just tired. He'll be fine once he gets some rest. Right? You good, bro? How'd you like your breakfast, Takimaru? Was it good? Yeah, I guess. Some training? Yeah, I guess. Yeah, I guess. Okay, he is so not okay. Takimaru showed us his back earlier. His wounds were completely healed? What? I was still worried. Hiruko, I think we should call off our search for the box for now. I mean, Takimaru in this condition and all. I understand. There's one last place I'd like to try first. Have you got some kind of hunch? Yes, I just thought of it this morning. Want to at least check it out before we take any breaks. Will you come with me? Yeah? The shrine. I should thank you for telling me about the old invader legends. When I heard those, I got to thinking. The threat of the Boxes of Calamity was serious enough that the invaders saw a need to pass those stories on to later generations. Yeah, I guess so. That's why the legends are still around today. That being the case, maybe there's a warning about the box, where the box was kept too. It's not a sure thing, but I think it's worth checking. I think you're right. I just hope we find something this time. Huh. And eventually... Here, I found a scroll. Good job. If it was kept here, there's a good chance it has some information we can use. I undid the string and unrolled the scroll. You can't read it. It was packed with strange writing I couldn't understand, although it did look just a little familiar. Good thing we know someone who can read this. Yeah, let's go ask him. Did you find anything new? Sort of. This is definitely a document about the Boxes of Calamity. I'm sure of that much, but... But what? It's written in code. In code? Yes, it's been deliberately made more complicated and difficult to read. If they went to all that trouble to keep this information secret, it must be important. It'll probably take me several days to completely decipher it, though I'm sorry. Don't worry about it. We know you'll be doing your best. That said, the faster you finish, the better. Hiruko. I understand. I'll get it done as fast as I can. Thank you. We'll leave it to you then. This is progress, right? We can't say for sure until the scroll is deciphered. At the very least, it does feel like we have a chance to move things forward. All because of you. Thanks, Hiruko. I didn't really... Oh? Takemoru? What's the problem? What? I saw something streak across the sky just now. Oh, was it one of those shooting stars? Perhaps. It was gone before I really knew what I was looking at. The queen of ... So, we still taking a break from looking for the box? I don't think searching blind will do us any good. Let's wait and see what the scroll says. Well, 2 days and Dash is gonna come. Just as I was settling in to get an early night, I heard it. Oh my god. It's Gaku's voice. Flew out the door like a bullet from a gun. That was a scream I heard. On the roof, I saw Hiruko, Shoma Tsubasa and Nozomi. I looked around, and from the darkness it appeared... Oh, that's what the hell? He went through him? He donutted him? Oh my god. This guy's from Dragon Ball Z. Okay, there's a problem too with Takemoru. What is this coat? That's not his usual coat.
Oi, 嘘だろ。
何が起きて。そんな。静かに声を出さないで。とにかく今すぐ学力等を。このバカ。
Shoma. He's tripping. On all fours, Takemoru charged at him in a bizarre manner, clawing his way there on hands and feet. Shoma ran right into me first, then Hiruko, trying to escape and knocking us both off balance. He's 42 kilograms, 116. How did you throw you off? Oh my god, you guys are... Oh my god, you guys are so light. Oh my god, because of that, the one who ended up shoved to the front of the pack was Tsubasa. I frantically pushed toward the front, but couldn't make it in time. Takemaru ferociously charged toward Tsubasa. Huh? Oh, she's gonna blow him up. Ah.
あれ何がどうなって薬師寺の体が吹っ飛んだわ。
Wait, Hiruko doesn't know?
もしかして川名さんが。うん。私が吹っ飛ばした。吹っ飛ばしたってどうやって。これリモコン？
How do you choose who to blow up? Because you did that in an instant.
司令たちの体を分解して作ったの。
Ah, now that makes sense.
このリモコンは私たちの体内に埋め込まれた爆弾を起爆させるためのスイッチで、いるかわからないまま作ったけど、まさかこんな形で使うことになるなんて。
Okay. So, if Hiruko didn't know here, that means that... hold up. That means that, this one? No, this one. Nozomi's dead. That means that this Hiruko came here to like a 9B BBA after where we are right now, which is 9B AA. Because here she doesn't know about the remote. But she knows after, because I'm pretty sure she asked Tsubasa to make it, no?
お前そんなもの持ち歩いてたのか。
もしかして特防隊で一番危険なのって川名なんじゃないかしら。ごめんね、本当にごめん、薬先生。
Wait, what about Gaku? Did he absorb the Himonima? And we knew immediately that he lost too much blood to be revived. How do you know that? Hey, what do you suppose that is? So I think that Takemaru was outside, and he probably found a box and opened it? Hiruko was staring at Takemaru's body, or rather, what was left of his head. My eyes followed her gaze. They're nestled among the brain matter. Whoa. They're nestled amongst the brain matter, among the true bits of flesh. I saw what she was talking about. Oh. An actual parasite? It's alive! Hiruko, please, fast!
動いてる。生きてるってこと？推測でしかないけれど、これ頭の中にいたんじゃないかしら。それで薬師寺はあんな行動を。つまり寄生されてたと断言はできないけど。
Kill it, please!
もしかして今までの事件もこいつのせいで。
I'm not so sure about that because Takemaru was acting... he wasn't actually... Tonight he was acting unlike Takemaru, he was not acting human. However, the days before, he was actually he actually had a brain. He could actually think, right? Think and talk. So maybe, huh?
でもどうして薬師寺さんの頭に
探索に行ってた時に寄生されたとか。
まだはっきりしたことは何もわからないわ。けれど確かなことが一つだけ。
Have to kill it.
こいつは生かしておくべきじゃないわ。だから。
With that, Hiroko marched over to the strange creature and stomped on it with all her might. The creature let out an eerie death cry, and before long, it stopped moving. If we had Yugamu with us, maybe he could have analyzed the blood? Wait, we're 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We are 5. Did we bury Takemaru? Our team is certainly looking a lot smaller now. Wait, day 87. Today is supposed to be the day Dasha comes. You don't have to be so mean about it. I'm just stating the truth. And honestly, I'm ashamed that I've allowed the killer to run free for so long. I don't think it's the killer. But we stopped Takemaru, or whatever was possessing him at least. That doesn't mean this is over. Takemaru only started acting strangely on day 84. Before that, he never displayed any unusual behavior. If he were behind the other murders, it wouldn't make sense for him to start breaking down all of a sudden. Furthermore, he used sheer brute force. It was nothing like the other methods of killing we've seen so far. Are you saying what I think you're saying? I'm still not 100% certain. We'll come back to this later. The scroll we found should give us some answers. There's no use speculating about it now. Either way, I think it's too soon to say that the killer is finally out of the picture. Hey Hiroko, why do you ask us to meet up in the courtyard anyway? Because we're about to get a visitor. Oh, you know that. Like, minute 1? You transform minute 1? You said Veshness was the only one left, Takumi. I thought she was. I've never seen this guy before. Never saw Dasha in the original? Hiroko, how'd you know? How did you know he was coming? Woman's intuition. No. Hiroko handed us our infusers, which she just so happened to have brought along. I actually want to fight this one. Hit Dansha with the secret weapon. Why do we have 300 voltage? L1 secret weapon, 25 damage, deals heavy damage to all enemies within a large area, consumes 300 voltage. That's so interesting. What does it look like? Oh! Very, 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 very interesting. Now, hold up. It's called Second Coming here, but in Japanese, I'm pretty sure he says Kami no Sairin. Now, I don't know what Sairin means, whether it's actually Siren in English or something else, but the first one is God. Something about God. Now, Second Coming, I made a joke, I think when we heard it for the second or third time, but Second Coming? Jesus? Did it have something to do with that? And also, thankfully, we played it and we got this dialogue. This is good.
撃も効かないなんて。
それにしてもまったく。
And this is why he gives up. Okay, good. Well, at least now we know why he gives up. Why did we skip 2 days? So, why have you called us all together? Did you learn something new? Yes, I finished deciphering the scroll you brought me. If you wanted all of us present for this, I'm assuming it has something to do with the other incidents as well. Think so. I'll do my best to explain everything. This could take a while, so I'd be grateful if you could hold any questions until the end. We won't get anywhere if we have to stop and discuss everything that seems strange. Also, it seems it was quite an old document, and I wasn't able to preserve the archaic feel of the language in my translation. I appreciate the sentiment, but I don't think we really need that. The scroll contained a legend passed down in this region about a certain life form. They arrived on the planet a long, long time ago, inside a flaming meteor. Okay. It crashed near a small village, and all the villagers came to investigate it. At the crash site, they found 2 gleaming, opalescent orbs. The villagers considered these a gift from God. They took them back to the village and enshrined them. Sometime later, the priestess in charge of the shrine began acting strangely, as if she was possessed by something. Night after night, she would go into a violent rage, killing her fellow villagers. Not only that, her victims rose from the dead and joined her in her killing spree. Then was that why Veshnas was so scared? At the end of, what was it? 40. At the end of ending 40. The massacre went on until the village was almost completely wiped out. Only a single, solitary child remained. This child ran into the neighboring village, begging for their help. People took up arms and marched on the village where the mad priestess dwelt. None of them returned alive. In fact, they returned as possessed walking corpses, attacking both their own village and others nearby, adding to the body count even more. The destruction spread like a plague until word of it reached the capital. Authorities dispatched seasoned warriors who made short work of the inexperienced villagers. During this campaign, a possessed living person and a possessed corpse were captured and brought back to the capital. There, they were dissected and analyzed by high-ranking holy men. They were surprised to find a strange creature living inside the heads of the possessed. Government officials and ministers all called for the extermination of these repulsive beasts. But the holy men saw things differently. These creatures have brought calamity on us. This much is true. They have taken control of villagers, both living and dead, and driven them to do horrible things. But these too are God's creations. They may have been sent here as divine punishment for our impious ways. Impious? Killing them would constitute a crime against the Almighty. The matter was brought before the Emperor, who allowed the creatures to live. He also ordered that their biology be investigated further, to prevent similar tragedies and explore the possibilities of using them to the nation's advantage. Thus, the 2 creatures were spared and came to be known as the Gyes, based on the peculiar screeching sound they made. By the time the government's research bore fruit, the Gyes numbered 64 in total. 64 boxes? But it was felt that having too many of them around would be likely to result in another tragedy. The researchers carried out a coup, leaving only 6 alive, each of which was sealed away inside a small box. These boxes were enshrined in different locations all across the land. Then that could be why Kako was tweaking at first. That's more or less the chronology of the events described in the scroll. Guille, huh? Is that what that thing we saw was? Something that possesses people and drives them to kill. It fits the description. The boxes were sealed. They were sealed and must be the boxes of calamity, right? Do you have any other information about these creatures? Just a moment. Apart from the initial episode with the Guille, the scroll also recorded what the people of that time learned from their research. I'll take you through the main points. Guille are parasitic creatures with a societal structure based around multiple males, serving a small number of egg-laying queens. Both males and females can control their other organisms, but females exclusively possess meat-eating creatures, never herbivores. Could invaders be herbivores? And the males can't possess living animals at all. They only attach themselves to corpses. And yesterday, Takemaru... Yesterday. When we first met the thing, it had red eyes, right? Suppose it's the male that can only attach themselves to corpses? Ooh, the next part pertains the Guille queens. When a queen finds a suitable host, it uses its tentacles to enter it through the mouth. Ugh. From there, it travels through the nasal cavity and into the brain. Once it settles in, it can no longer switch to another host. The queen extends its tentacles into the host's brain tissue, allowing it to influence their behavior. You can even access the host's knowledge and memories to some extent. On their own, Guille are simple creatures, but bonding with another creature lets them considerably augment their intelligence. The queen's goal is to provide corpses for other queens to lay eggs in, producing more males. In other words, the killing spree that Guille hosts go on is to create a suitable breeding ground. The more corpses, the more eggs the queens can lay. The more males they can have to serve them. They can keep this generation after generation in an endless cycle of killing. Now, about the Guille males. When the eggs laid in corpses hatch, the male larvae emerge. Larva? Each of them seeks out another corpse and attaches themselves to its brain. Falling over it allows them to stimulate their nervous system and reanimate their hosts. And of course, once they have a host, they make it kill other creatures to create more breeding grounds. In that sense, they're just like the queens. They kill endlessly and indiscriminately. The main difference is that males cannot control their hosts for very long. They're possessing corpses, after all. Creatures that are already dead and decaying. The larvae then become what? Pupae, and leave their hosts once they reach full maturity. Because they resemble flying insects, they inevitably get eaten by small animals like frogs and birds. Frogs? I could eat a frog. Once they reach the stomach, they release sperm into it. Guille's sperm is incredibly resilient and won't be killed or dissolved by stomach acid. Then those birds and frogs are eaten by the queen's host. Wait. The males. Yes. Okay, so that means that Hako and Nozomi were queen host, the hosts of queens, because they wanted to eat frogs, right? But then that means that Nozomi has been infected for a very long time. And I wouldn't be able to say when. All the way here? Was it here? Turn to face the voice, yeah, when Nozomi was attacked? In this way, it gains access to the sperm and is able to fertilize its eggs. This is also the time that it lays an egg that will hatch into the next queen. Finally, the queen enters its spawning phase. It leaves its host body, killing them. It spends the last moments of its life desperately laying male eggs in the corpses prepared for it by the males and other queens. Still does this. It does this over and over again until it has used all its strength and dies. Eventually, the new egg is left behind. Oh no, sorry. The egg it left behind in its previous host hatches into a new queen. The new queen seeks out a new host, enters through its mouth, takes over the brain, and the cycle begins anew. That's all I was able to find. That's the law, bro. Yeah. At the very least, nothing in this document contradicts what we've experienced. Wait, I'm still confused. This is a lot to take in all at once. No. Maybe actually. Yeah, it's the queens that can access memories and knowledge. Hold up. The queen, when it bonds with a host, it stays with it for the rest of its life. Whose life? The host? Or the queen's? I guess we know what was inside the box of calamity now. What about the doll? So then, Takimaru got possessed by one of these things, and it made him carry out all those murders? Murders. No, remember what we found out when we examined his body. The parasite hadn't been inside of him for all that long. Only a few days. I'd say since day 80 at the earliest. But then, that can only mean one thing. Yes, it's the only explanation. One of us is still possessed by a Gia parasite. It's you. We'll have to come up with a plan of action. First of all, wait a minute. What's wrong, Takumi? We only just found out these Gia things exist. I don't think any of us have fully possessed that information yet. Not even you. We're all shaken. We're all confused. If we try to discuss things as we are, we're just going to go around in circles. Say we call it a day here. Even if one of us is possessed by a Gia, that means the other three are still our friends. But that's the thing. What if the Gia realizes that we know about it? What is it gonna do? Start killing everyone in a killing spree? You're far too soft-hearted as usual. But with so few of us left, I suppose unity is going to be important. Let's all agree to keep our distances from each other today. If anyone tries to get close to you, scream. In the meantime, think over everything that's happened and what we can do from here. Can you all do that for me? Catching the killer, huh? Yeah, we're only 5. Is one of them really harboring a Gia? If they are, then which one of them is it? It's Nozomi, bro. Has to be Nozomi. Wait. How exactly do they reproduce? I forgot. Maybe Nozomi could have put one into Takimaru. Who knows? I think sleeping on the problem has helped me come to terms with some stuff. Let's assume one of us really does have a Gia parasite and is killing everyone else. If that's the case, what still needs to be explained? But I have a question. It's been killing people, yes, but it hasn't been reproducing. First of all, why was Ima's cage locked when we find his body? Yeah. And why have there been 2 distinct methods used in the murders? What we learned about the Gia yesterday helps, but it still doesn't answer all our questions. Also, whatever happened to that box I found in the courtyard? Eva said that she threw it away. Never really found out whether it was another box of calamity. It could have just been some kind of hallucination. Hope that's all it was anyway. It's probably better to put that issue on the back burner for now. That really just leaves one last question. The doll, yes! Yeah, this still doesn't make sense to me. Why was there a doll inside the box of calamity? The scroll didn't mention anything about this. It's not an old doll either. You can tell just by looking at it. Somebody put it there more recently. And if that person's not already dead, then... Oh, morning, Takumi. Hi, Tsubasa. Today's a new day, so it's cool if we talk now, right? Yeah, I think we've calmed down enough. And I thought about it. I brought the thing here after what happened with Thema and mostly forgot about it. There was so much else going on. Never really brought it up with anyone afterwards. Oh right, kinda remember you mentioning it at the time. This is that box, huh? What we learned last night. The doll being here seems... in there. Seems even weirder to me. Just coming here and staring at it isn't going to teach me anything new though. Wait a minute, Takumi. Maybe it will. What do you mean? The inside of that box was covered in blood. Has anyone touched it since then apart from you, Hiruko, and Ima? No? Maybe. Who knows? Not as far as I know. I still have Sarai and Nigo's remains lying around, and they're full of high-tech equipment. If I repurpose their eyes and stuff, I can probably rig together some kind of fingerprint recognition device. Okay? By analyzing the bloodstains that were there to begin with, we can at least figure out if whoever put the doll in there left any traces behind. Can do that? Someone tampered with the box before we got a hold of it. And if they left traces that can be used to identify them. Tsubasa's going to be working on her device, and I'll be on guard duty. I just can't prove it. I can't prove it, but I think it's Nozomi. If I known Surai's parts would be useful, I'd have destroyed him myself a lot earlier. I think that could have led to a different whole set of problems. Would have been fine. We had a spear. Nigo? Don't say that. Nigo was more than just a spear. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, was it okay for you to tell us that's what he's been working on? I mean, if the killer really is one of us, they know all about it. Yeah. Tsubasa agreed to it. I'll be keeping watch here the whole time. So if the killer tries anything, they'll just risk exposing themselves unnecessarily. No. It should only take me a day or two, so everything should be fine. I'd like you all to stay away from the garage until Tsubasa's finished. If I got you trying to interfere, that's as good as a confession. Just kill Shoma while nobody's looking. Wait, actually, I came up with a good idea myself. Before we go, will you at least hear me out? Good idea. Yes, one is practically guaranteed to catch the killer. The fingerprint recognition device kind of makes this redundant, but I want to suggest it anyway. Well, why don't you all just die? Wait. Let me explain. I don't mean it that. I don't mean it like that, you know? I just mean, all of you can be revived and reconstructed when you die. What do you think would happen if the person with the Giye inside them died? They'd be revived like normal, but without the parasite. Unless it messes with the DNA. But we have no way of knowing that. But if that was the case, we could have revived Takemaru! That's what I had in mind earlier. Revive Takemaru, and if he acts weird again, either cage him up, or just kill him again. But that's too risky. Dying is still scary to me, but these are extreme circumstances and all. Blow us up! No, we can't do that. This plan won't work the way you think it will. Are you sure about that? First of all, the idea that the revival magic bring us back without the Giye is speculation on Nozomi's part. But it makes sense. It's designed to bring us back, not any parasites that are attached to us. The machine always uses our most up-to-date records for the revival process. You are correct. That's why none of us ever come back with longer or shorter hair than we died. If any of us change our hairstyle, it would revive us with the new hairstyle too. So if the most recent record included you having the Gie parasite, it would revive the parasite as well. Is that what you're saying? I believe that's how it works. It would work, yes. I wish we could check to make sure, but Soraya was probably the only one who really knew how it worked. How was it responsible for him to die while he could still be useful to us? Weren't you the one who said he was more useful than just a while back? Alright, but even if that's how it works, we could still find the Gie inside the killer's body. If we take it in turns and examine each person's brain before reviving them, how do we find out why are you so intent on people dying? Interesting idea, but it presents the problem of who to kill first. Is that a problem? Can we just decide randomly? And what if the first person we kill doesn't have the Gie in them? Until they've revived, it would leave 3 of us alone with a Gie host. When we fought Takimaru, the parasite had made him abnormally strong. They'd probably ignore their host's pain and push their bodies beyond their normal limits. If one of them attacked 3 of us, there's no guarantee we'd come out on top. And if we lose, that's it. It's all over. What about infusers? Exactly. We can't afford to take unnecessary risks at this point. It was a sound plan, Nozomi. If we hadn't lost so many people already, it would have been worth trying. Right. I guess we'll just have to wait for the finger recognition device then. We're counting on you, Tsubasa. Tsubasa's gonna die, no? 2 days. 92? Oh, no. Oh, already? I did it! I found out whose fingerprints were inside the box. Yours. You finished the device and you figured it out already? I thought it was going to take a couple of days. Why didn't you tell me sooner? Have checked over the box with you. Well, you know, there was still a chance you might have been the one with the parasite. I inflated my estimate so I could finish and check on my own. Tsubasa, you are so smart. And then, if it turned out it was only your fingerprints in the box, I'd have time to get away before you tried to take me out. You have a frighteningly active imagination sometimes. Anyway, it's not important right now. You found fingerprints, right? Yeah. They were right in the blood itself. They must have been left there before it dried. That means the owner of those prints touched the box before you found it. So come on, who was it? It was... Yeah. No, he's not. That's bait. That is bait. You wanna know why? Remember, at some point, Moko was like, yo, what has Shoma been doing? He's been like crafting dolls and going out at some point. She was like, is she like giving gifts to anyone? And we responded, nah, he's not really the one to do that. What? No, he's just bugging. No way, Shoma? Are you sure about this? You can come to the garage and see the results for yourself if you want. The fingerprints inside the box are Shoma's. You can tell even with the naked eye. Oh, because they're so small? I'll look into that later. For now, I'll take your word for it. You're not gonna kill him! Okay, who? Shoma. What have you to say about all this? Answer us, Shoma. Shoma. You.
そうですよ。僕です。僕がみんなを殺したんですよ。
I'm gonna shut up with my theories. There was a voice inside my head telling me to kill. So, you see, you've got to forgive me. It wasn't my fault. It was all that voice. It must have been the Gie. It made me do it.
だから僕は悪くない。悪くないんだ。
Are you kidding me? There's no way we're letting you off that easily. You're the killer here. There's no doubt about it. We've got proof and everything. Just how long have you picking us off like this? Pretty much the whole time. We all started on day 26. I went exploring the rooms and found that strange little box. Then couldn't you have snitched? I opened it up and there was the gi. I brought it back to the school with me, box and all. Don't ask me why. I was probably already under its control by then. First of all, I killed Yugamo. It was so easy. Everyone was nowhere near as careful as they are now. I hit him in the back of his head, and that was that. Moko's murder was pretty much the same. I just had to tell her, I think I found the box. Will you come open it with me? She was happy to come along and protect me from whatever was inside. I'd already put the dough in there. It was something to surprise her and take her attention away from me. When she dropped her guard, I stabbed her in the back. But then I messed up. I heard footsteps coming toward the cafeteria and panicked. It turns out that was you, Takumi. I was in such a hurry to get away that I left the box behind. After that, well, you know the rest. The other murders were more or less the same. No new tricks or gimmicks. So you admit it was all you? Of course. Why else would I be telling you all this? See, we'll have to restrain you while we decide what to do with you. I'd recommend you come quietly. Yuruko's just gonna kill him. No? I should do it. That's so funny, bro. That is so funny. Oh my god, I'm taking a screenshot, bro. He said you're all so mean. But then, who freed Eito?
こんなにきつく縛って苦しくて僕は皆さんを殺したかっただけなのに。
銀崎、どうして？
ねえ銀崎、いくつか聞かせてもらっていいかしら。
何ですか？放っておいてくださいよ。
鍵のかかった飼育小屋の中でどうやって今を殺したの？
Don't tell me he went through or like between the bars.
被害者によって首吊りとめった刺しの2種類の殺し方があった
That's true.
のはなぜ？殺すにしてもどうしてあの4人から殺したの？
Interesting
ない
questions.
ですよ。僕はギーに操られていたんだ。聞
あ
くなら
でギー
ギーに聞いてください。殺すターゲット？ギーが本能的に決めたんじゃないですか？
司令たちまで壊されているのに、あれはギーの習性である死体の作成と関係ない計画的な行動だわ。そんなことまでギーが指示を出してきたの？
そうですよ。そうなんです。全部ギーが僕を操ってやらせたんです。
それなら飼育小屋にはどうやって入ったの？
スペアのキーがあったんですよ。偶然見つけて、それで鍵を開けて中に入ったんです。鍵は事が済んだ後に消えない炎の中に放り込んでおきましたよ。
Okay, but it wouldn't have burned it. Undying flames only work on living beings.
そう、わかったわ。
This is good because she retains information when she switches timeline, when she resets. I wonder, can she force a reset? Let's say, for example, chapter select. Something bad happens on day 32. And she's like, yeah, I'm gonna just reset. Can she just, and like, reset or not? What did you guys think of what Shoma just said now? He is the one who did it, right? It's all over now. I'm not sure. There's no doubting that Shoma was involved in some way. Restraining him now will reduce the chances of further incidents. For now. Because to me, it doesn't make sense. The queens are supposed to kill so they can reproduce, no? So then Why hasn't it? Why hasn't it yet? If it has, that means that there's still another traitor. I don't think we should rest easy just yet, though. I left Shoma tied up in the parking lot. Couldn't possibly get out on his own. We'd caught the killer, so why did I still feel so uneasy? Why was Takemaru possessed? That don't make sense. He was possessed by a male, right? Well, I suppose the queen possesses Shoma. Or well, actually, the queen should have possessed Kako initially. Or was it a male? Why the long face, Takumi? We finally caught the killer. You could act a little happier. You're 4? How are we supposed to do this? The ghost is still here, and we still don't have an answer to it. And we haven't seen it in so long. None of this makes sense. What made him give up and leave so suddenly? You shouldn't overthink it, Takumi. Hiruko. It's true we didn't defeat the commander through strength or skill. Just think of it as a stroke of good luck instead. What about Vishnis? She's even stronger than Dacia. Good luck won't help us against her. If she really is that much stronger, then training won't help either. I've thought of some strategy that may be effective, but we can talk about that later. There's something else I'd like to clear up first. Will you help me? Yeah? While things are still quiet, I want to see if Shoma's been lying to us. I'm all for fact-checking Shoma's story. How exactly are we supposed to do that? It's simple enough. We're going to look around inside the wall of fire. For the spare key. But the fire extinguishers can only put out a little of it at a time. And that also means the ground around the area is exposed until the flames come back. Time enough to check the ground for any stray items. Yes, exactly. The undying flames only burn organic matter. If Shoma really did toss a spare key into them, it should still be there now, complete and undamaged. It'll be a lot of work, but I guess it's worth it. I don't want to leave it to you to do it on your own. Leave you to do it on your own either. I'm glad you understand. Now, we have a lot of ground to cover, so let's get started. Ruko and I spent the rest of the day making our slow, methodical way around the wall, but we found nothing. The fire extinguishers are broken? Did we overuse them? Yeah, exactly. All that walking around putting out the flames yesterday really did a number on them. They were never intended to be used this frequently over a short period. This is unfortunate. Is it though? Pretty much know that Shoma was the killer now. Takumi said you guys were looking for the spare key to prove it, but is that really worth the risks at this point? Honestly, probably not. But it still bothers me. I just can't let this go. Alright, I'll do some maintenance on the extinguishers for you. I'll try to have them ready to use again by tomorrow. Sarai Nigo, since when are they operational again? It's really just their outer shells. I figured I could fix them up enough for them to be useful again, so I'll give it a try. Their personalities are gone, but they can follow simple instructions. It makes slugging stuff around a lot easier. Can you really just fix up crazy advanced technology like that? Anyway, you two should get some rest. You look exhausted. It would take more than this to tire me out, but if we can't use the fire extinguishers today, I suppose it's best to rest up instead. There's a dog barking outside. I think Bro's calling me. You wanna squabble? I just know it. You know what time it is? Only 1 a.m. I've been recording for 4. I woke from a light sleep, aware of a noise somewhere nearby. The door opened, bro. What time is it? What happened to my sound? Sure, what time is it? The door isn't opened. I checked my clock. It was already day 99, although the morning announcement hadn't played yet. I hadn't slept very well that night. Why did I wake up so suddenly? That's right, heard a noise. Sounded like a door opening. Not yours? Yes, yours. I jumped out of bed and rushed out to the door. My heart was pounding, a vague sense of dread catching in my throat. I was desperately hoping I was just hearing things, but when I looked around, Hiruko's door is open. I don't see Hiruko anywhere though. Does that mean she wasn't the one who opened it? Who did then? What's going on? Hiruko? Hiruko, I'm coming in, okay? Hiruko? Hello? Are you awake? Tell me if you're... You gotta make it, bro. The doll was moving. He was moving like it was actually alive, and it was holding a knife. Run, Takumi. Take this. I scrambled forward and kicked the doll right in the abdomen. Does that mean you jumped on Hiruko? That would be so funny. Like bro, just the bed was there. Bro was running, and he just drop kicked. Like he launched himself on the bed. And bro, the what? It went flying like a soccer ball and smashed through the window. What? Who's there? Hiruko, I need you to come with me. I found the real killer. The real killer is the doll. The doll we found in the box was behind it all. Damn it, where did it go? The rooftop was dark, with way too many places to hide. A doll that size could be that size could be anywhere, lurking in the shadows just out of view. Where is it? It can't have gotten away already. What? Where did you... I never saw it coming. By the time I noticed, it was right on top of me. Ah, very interesting. It says gi too. It can... What are the rules? I wish I could open the archive. Ah, good. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being here. Finally, okay. As such, a person or animal possessed by one of those parasites will be driven to kill over and over again. But that's not a person, nor is it an animal. Like it's an inanimate object. This is on corpses. So this is corpses. And this is just... anyone. But like, person or animal. But it's an inanimate object. Uh-oh. That was a close one, wouldn't you say? Hiruko, thanks. You saved me. You did the same for me a minute ago. I didn't think I'd get to pay you back so soon. So we're even then? Wouldn't say that. You still need to make up for barging into my room. Ma'am, you were about to die. I do? I'm kidding. Come on, let's take a look at that thing. Just let it wide open, and there is something very small in the brain part. Thought it was just a regular doll, but what's this inside? Oh, it looks like a rotten corpse to me. Not a human one, of course. Some kind of small animal. Okay, now it makes sense as to why he was possessed. But what kind of animal? Nozomi said when Ima opened the box that it looked like a baby. And here, inside the head. Recognize this? That's a gi. Probably not a queen. I guess this is one of the males, still in its larval state because it's blue. These things really creep me out. Let's finish it off. Quick. I don't get it. Why would a dead animal be inside a doll? And one with a gi inside it too. I guess this explains how Ima was killed from inside his cage though. Something this size could have slipped through the bars without needing to open the door. This raises a whole new set of issues. We know there was a gi inside that box to begin with. Either a male or a queen. We killed the male just now. And Takemaru, we killed this. No. We killed this. Because this is a zombie-like creatures. Males are only born when the queen lays its eggs. You can't just create males all on its own. Do you understand what this means? If it was a male gi inside the box that Shoma opened, he was never really possessed? True. Let's go see what he has to say about this. Shoma, we have some questions for you. Then why is he acting like this?
本当にそうかしら。これを見てもそう言える？
そんなレオジュニア。
This motherfucker really had the audacity to call this thing Leo Jr.
Leo Jr. 返事をしてよねえ
Bro, you... Bro, really named it Junior like this is motherfucking Brony James.
嘘だそんなことレオジュニアが死んじゃったレオジュニア
誰よそれ？
Bro, you gotta be tweaking, bro.
モジロと今を刺したのは持っていたナイフからしてこいつだよな。
So all this time you were covering for Leo Jr. Oh my god.
レオジュニアっていうのはこいつのことか。
そっか。もうレオジュニアは死んじゃったんだ。
What if you were to go outside and you ask one of your homie, yo, who's your favorite NBA player right now? And bro answers Leo Jr. Bro, smash that guy in the head right now. Oh my god.
いいよね。そうです。この子がレオジュニアです。
ギーのオスの幼体に名前をつけて飼っていたわけ。
キーなんて知らなかったんです。初めて会った時からレオジュニアはこの四足歩行の死体の姿だったから。
何もかも順番に話してくれるな。
確か30日目ぐらいのことです。
Without searching the ruins on my own that day. Ever since Kako disappeared, Ima had been in such an awful mood. Right, I think I spotted you heading out alone around that time. While I was out walking around there, I found him. I didn't name him Leo Jr. until later. That's when I found him. What is this? What kind of animal is this? He was almost dead. He could barely move. Parts of his body were already decaying. Something about him reminded me of Leo, my dog back home. You couldn't just leave him to die alone. This rotten piece of meat reminded you of your dog. What? Just because it also has 4 legs? There's other stuff too. I mean, they're both just so cute. Let's just call them a matter of taste. So then, you brought this animal back with you? Yes. I brought him back to the school and named him Leo Jr. after Big Leo. Ooh, I'm LeBroning it. I'm LeBron Jamesing it. I meant to do the next day. I wanted Leo Jr. to have something to protect his weak, rotting body. Shoma, that is so disgusting. It fit inside just right and seemed pretty comfortable too. Moko saw you with that day. She thought it must be a present for someone. I guess it was... but for Leo Jr. No, not for one of us. A little while later, Leo Jr. started to recover. Wait, what? He got a lot more active and pretty soon he could move around on his own. But before he knew if anyone found him, they probably wanted to kill him. So I went looking for a box. Wait, that was actually the animal? This little box I could hide Leo Jr. inside for a while. How did that Leo Jr. sustain itself? It didn't take me long for me to find one. I found it in that place and took it. The where? Outside the school? I cleaned out the box and put Leo Jr. inside it. I thought everything would be fine. It'd be safe and even when I wasn't around. But then, one night, while I was asleep, he got out. I grabbed the box and went looking for him, and then... You found Moko's body, yes? But wait. Ah, of course. The ones that were hanged were killed by somebody else. That's right. I put him back inside his box as fast as I could, but then I heard footsteps. I was in such a hurry to get away, I didn't even notice I dropped the box until it was too late. Those footsteps were mine. That must have been where your fingerprints ended up in the blood inside the box too. I found out later that the box had been put in the garage, but I couldn't exactly go in and take it. I just went along to see him there sometimes. Leo Jr. is the one who killed Ima, I'm sure of that. There were even more blood stains on him than usual that day.
とにかく、モジロと今を殺したのはこのレオジュニアっていうのなのね。
正確に言うとレオジュニアの中の死体に取り付いたギーのオスの容体か。この前はまるっきり嘘を話してくれたみたいだな。
はい。豚臭い息で嘘なんてついてすみません。
あなたはギーに取り憑かれてなんていない。
はい。
しかしどうしてそんな嘘をわざわざ。
それはある人に脅されたからです。
ある人。
Oh, the queen probably knew of its offspring, no? Nice silhouette. The person who threatened me was the one who killed Kurara. I happened to walk in on the murder! I saw everything! You saw the other killer? If you told us this sooner, we could have saved a lot of time and effort. Like I said, I was threatened. The thought of that hard, cruel voice sends a chill down my spine. I could kill you two if I wanted to. But you might be useful to me. I'll let you live. For now. Just stay quiet about what you saw today. Otherwise, I'll have to tell everyone about the little creature you've been keeping a secret from them.
そいつはレオジュニアとやらのことを知っていたのね。
はい。だから僕は脅されるままその人に協力するしかなくて。
そうか。
被害者面はやめてもらえるかしら。あなたが人を殺した人形なんかをかばわなければ。というか、そもそも得体の知れない死体なんて拾わなければよかったのよ。
何がわかるんですか。僕にとってレオは何よりも大事で、だからレオ オジュニアも大事で、最初に見つけた日からレオジュニアは僕の心の支えで、何よりも大切な。
どうでもいいわ。それでその犯人っていうのは誰なの？
Bro, check behind you.
それは
そいつがギーの女王に寄生されているって思っていいのか？
そのはず。
Bro, speak.
さっき僕箱を見つけて盗んだって
Where? Yes, where? Whose
箱
room?
を盗んだ部屋はまさしくその犯人の部屋だったんだ。
Wait, I was joking. Was I joking? I don't know. Anyway, whose room and how did he get inside?
だから答えなさい。そいつは誰なの？
Oh my
そ
god.
れはその人の名前は
They're behind. Oh, wait, where are we?
こんな時に
敵勢力侵入。
D99?
敵勢力侵入。遠く域に。
Listen to him, I beg of you. This is it. It's got to be Vishnas. Come on, Takumi, we need to hurry. What about him? Make sure he's changed securely fast and we'll get back to questioning him later. No. 1, 2, 3. We're gonna be 4? How are we gonna beat Vishnas this time? That's new dialogue. It doesn't matter if she died. It's a new wave. Even if we keep fighting like this, I can't see us winning against Vishnas. Wonder if we could create some kind of opening.
僕の力を使ってくれ。そうか。
She's using an undying flame attack. We should fight fire with fire.
みんな行くぞ。
Suppose it's the same secret weapon? Won't even let me do it. Sure. I wish those kinds of special battle would let us actually play them. Like the spear, I remember.
その先にあるのはこの星の絶望だけ。本当にバッドエンドだ。
I don't believe it. We actually won. I need to rest. Right, tomorrow. It's better that you hear it from Shoma, though. Shoma, we're coming. Oh, he's dead.
金崎くん死んでるの？そんな、どうして金崎を捕まえて犯行は終わりだったはずじゃ。
足首を切られている。もう一人の犯行ね。
ああ、そしてはっきりしていることがもう一つ。
Oh, I just had a flash. I don't know what. Oh, let me. How'd you call it already? Let me go on a tangent. Let's go back all the way here. 13A. I think it was on day 6, 4 or 6. when we went out and chased after Hiruko. Do you remember? We took the leap and we ended at another Last Defense Academy, right? Well, we followed Hiruko there. And in one of the rooms, we found Eito's body, the morgue, the classroom that was usually closed. It was an Eito that was sapped of his cryptoglobin, or at least his blood, right? And I am wondering if that Eito wasn't this Eito. The Eito that we choose to kill on the very, very, very first choice. Oh, I'm on to some shit. I am on to some shit. The pod. What's gonna happen? Are we never gonna know? We have one more problem to solve before it does. You sure I can't wait till we get back to the artificial satellite? Nah, of course not. Or do you want the Gi running wild up there as well? Right, one of us still has a parasite inside them. Are we gonna... Oh... Okay, I think we're gonna have a choice. With 4 possible choices, I think. Each one of us. Let's go over the facts one more time. The one who killed Moko and Ima was Leo Jr. The Gi Shoma was keeping as a pet, but Yugamu Kurara and Shoma's killer is still on the loose. Although technically you could add 2 more to the body count. Oh. What? Takemaru and Raku? We know for sure that me and Hiruko aren't possessed. How do we know that? Oh, because neither of you had the opportunity to kill Shoma. Right, we both left the parking lot together, and were never apart until after the battle. That means it was one of you, Nozomi or Tsubasa. You were both late getting to the war room when the alarm sounded. What if there's a third killer? They were both working together. Not possible. If that were the case, the victims would have come back from the dead. Remember, it's other queens that provide the queen with corpses to lay its eggs in. Or, to put it another way, if none of the corpses had eggs laid in them, that means there can be more than one queen here. It's only males that can reanimate corpses, and even if they did, they wouldn't be able to use Himo and Nima. Right, once we die, our cryptoglobin starts losing its power. So it has to have been one queen and one male we've been dealing with. Well, Takumi, have you figured out who the killer is? I think it's... A Gi queen possesses a living being, a living human, and is able to access their knowledge and memories. Taking that into account, the answer should be obvious. There's only one person it can be. What should I say here? I mean, we know because it was Nozomi in the other chapter, right? It couldn't have been revealed a culprit. Yes, no? Oh, no, because we know it's Nozomi? Which one do we go for? We're gonna do both, obviously, but which one do we do first? Oh, man. Let's say we know. Let's say Takumi knows it's Nozomi. And he wants to protect her. Kinda like how Shoma did. Why this choice reveal the culprit? Can only be one person. Takumi, I'm sorry, I really don't know. I can't figure it out. We can't go back to the artificial satellite like this, huh? I guess I'll go to my room then. What? Takumi, come back here. Explain yourself. Takumi.
これより300秒後に全方位攻撃を開始します。
You're gonna die.
特防隊の皆さんは
Sure, it's quiet. Apart from that announcement, there's not a single voice to be heard. Are we gonna get visited by the ghost? Takumi, do you have a minute? Nozomi. Sorry, I got held up taking care of something. Still marked as alive. Oh, and thanks for not telling everyone I was the killer. It made things so much easier. What's the matter? You're crying. Are you hurt? I never got to tell her I was sorry. Oh, ever since then? Because remember, she wasn't happy with us. Yeah, with us killing Eva. So until I can feel normal around you again, I think I need some time alone. Please just stay away from me. The day you became the you are, oh my god, the day you became the you are right now was the day before you killed Yugamu, right? That was right after I got into a fight with you. You said you needed some time alone, and I tried to respect that. But the whole time, all I wanted to do was to apologize and make things right between us. I was so happy when you started talking to me again during the search, but by then, we're already this new you. So, the old you basically died still mad at me, never knowing how I felt. It's not true, Takumi. I know me better than anyone, so I know. Right up to the end, I wanted to make up with you too. I regretted saying those harsh things to you. I wanted to apologize too, the whole time. Why? Why are you saying all this, looking and sounding just like her? I guess because this is who I am. I know all too well that I would say in this situation. I'll know all too well what yeah. Now, close your eyes, Takumi. Don't worry, you don't have to be scared anymore. I'm right here with you. Just know that I was always grateful to you, and that I wanted us to be together. There, that's better, right? Isn't it? I did as she said and closed my eyes. In a little while, it would all be over. I'd just sit here in the dark and wait for the end to come. It was weird, but I really wasn't scared anymore. Everything was so clear to me now. She wasn't so different from me, or the invaders. She killed others so she could go on living, just like the rest of us. There was neither malice nor nobility in that. It was just what all living things did to survive. My life would be over soon, but at least, at the very end, I got to hear her voice one last time.
私を殺さないでくれてありがとう。
Misguided Pity 35. Dear Ice. Okay. This, by the way, I don't believe it. I don't believe that Hiruko and Tsubasa are alive. I think that the little business she was late doing, or the business she did that made her come late to the room, was actually killing the both of them. Alright, first, that's that. Then, dare I say that this chapter 9BAA is peak? Dare I say that this chapter is peak? Let us see. Let us see the other decision. We'll judge with this. Because, oh my goodness. Was this so much better than 9B BBA? Like the whole stuff with Eva. Like this is so much more consistent than the Eva stuff. The Eva stuff is good. I really like Eva. I like the fact that we went to her village. I like the fact that we disarmed disarmed the bombs at the end. But like the thing with Ima, the hostage, the fact that we just like get rid of Nozomi randomly, the bomb stuff, the Takemaru stuff saying we didn't revive Nozomi when we couldn't, and the Shion stuff, it made absolutely no sense to me. Like, I want to say that the Eva stuff was like, it was good, but the rest was so bad. This, on the other hand, is much more consistent. And it's not just consistent as in, it's alright, but it's consistent. No, it's good. It's really good. And it's consistent. So instead of being this type of good, it was this type of good. And always this type of good.
犯人は君だ、桐生。
What makes you say that? It's the only logical conclusion. It all points to you. You're wrong. It wasn't me. But maybe you could tell me your grounds for suspecting me anyway? I already explained how it couldn't have been me or Hiruko. But that just narrows it down to me and Tsubasa, doesn't it? It can only have been you. We're just not looking for Yugamu, Kurara, and Shoma's murderer, but Surrey Nigo's as well. Why are you bringing them up? They were both destroyed the same night Moko was killed. The real killer probably wanted them out of the way so they could pick the rest of us more easily. I don't think Liu Jr. could have thought of that on its own. He was ordered to do it by the Queen. He must have killed Moko, gone after the others, then come back. Then that would explain why the box moved. From the ground to the table. There was nothing inside that box when I first arrived. Wow! Liu Jr. must have slipped back in while I was shaking on Surrey Nigo. Alright, but why would that mean I was the killer? Please, Takumi, stop being so mean to me. We're friends, aren't we? The Gi Queen can access its host knowledge. I know that, but... And Tsubasa knows how to operate Surrey Nigo's bodies. What does that mean? If you could control those two, there'd be no need to destroy them as well. I fail to understand. It would be a lot less effort to keep them intact and control them remotely. No, I disagree. Because you would still need to tinker with them to make them controllable remotely, right? But they won't allow you to do that. They will blow her up. Frame 1. I knew how to operate them, so I didn't need to destroy them. Yes, but you only knew that you could operate them after they were destroyed, because you tinkered with them, with their components. That means I'm innocent. I'd have hoped you didn't need to tell us. You didn't need us to tell you that part. There you have it. It wouldn't make sense for Tsubasa to be the one with the parasite. That only leaves you, Nozomi. Or should I say, the Gi Queen. So cruel, that's all it takes for you to turn on me.
なんて言ってもダメそうだね。そうだよ。私がギーの女王。
So you admit it. Had a hard time too, you know. It's no fun being stuck with a brain that's so unsuited for killing. To killing. Even deceiving people isn't in this one's nature. She made it so much harder than it needed to be. How long have you passing yourself off as Nozomi? Let me see. Since around the 26. That long? But passing myself off as her isn't really accurate, you know? This is her body, and I have all the memories as the real Nozomi. Are you? And you really are the one who killed Yugamu and the others. That's right. It's funny, but the story Shoma made up is pretty much how it actually happened. Yugamu and Kurara. I lured them away and killed them. At least that part was easy. But why those two? No real reason. They were easy targets. That's all there is to it. Why didn't you kill Ima when he took you hostage? He could have killed you. That's kinda true. How would I have killed him with my arms and legs What the hell? Oh, damn, I can't even speak. Tried to get the Leo Jr. to help, but it didn't work out. I have to say, never expected killing Saray and Nigo to be the thing that would finally expose me. If I'd known that, I would have changed the order of the victims and enough. I can't stand to hear you say these things in her voice. I suppose you should get going. You're gonna have to die. We're not about to let you on board. Oh, are you going to kill me then? Your hesitation is obvious. Try to see it from my point of view. I don't want to die. I just want to live. That's all. I can even keep acting like Nozomi the Nozomi you all know. Nothing has to change. I won't even kill anyone anymore. Well, not that you'll notice anyway. It'd be ridiculous. What's ridiculous about it? Oh, this time, you never suspected I was a fake, did you?
知らなければ本物と変わらない。そしてこれからも本物と同じように振る舞う。それだけでいいじゃないか。ねえ、それだけで。
Boom. Before she could finish, the top half of Nozomi's body was blown apart. What was left of it fell limply to the yeah.
これはごめん。でもこれ以上あの口から出る声を聞いちゃダメだってそう思って。
Tsubasa's a menace, bro.
ごめんなさい。
She killed 2 of us. That is crazy. It's okay, Tsubasa. It had to be done. One of us had to stop her. Just sorry you had to be the one to do it again. Wait, Takumi, the Geek Queen is still alive. Kill it. What now? It'll die in the final attack anyway, even if we don't do anything. No, we can't take any chances. I'm going to finish this. It's over, Your Majesty. 60, bro, we took 4 minutes to do all that? But this time you're actually going up. Huh, Takumi? You're just gonna roll the credits, aren't you? Why are you crying, bro? I glanced around the inside of the escape pod. We'd finally learned the truth behind the murders. But that wouldn't bring the victims back. Even the person I'd sworn to protect above all others was gone. That left me with one big question.
その答えは私には出せないわ。けれどあなたの戦いが無意味だったとは私が誰にも言わせない。
Hiruko, I have a question. Can you still trigger a reset now? If yes, how? Is it during the night between day 100 and day 101? Or you just kill yourself after day 100? I wonder.
あなたはすべての真相を解き明かした。そしてそれを私は見ていた。私があなたの戦いを覚えている。そしていつか違う私がそれを思い出す。
Okay, then, as I was saying earlier, this Hiruko, or the Hiruko in ending, what was it again? 40? 39? I don't remember. She remembered this timeline, right?
静原。
もうこんな悲劇は起きないわ。あなたは勝ったの。
No, I'm not actually that sure. Because even then, people still died, right? Yugamu died, Moko died, so they didn't exactly prevent this. Or Hiruko didn't exactly prevent this from happening. We'd have to go all the way back to day 26 to check 26 on Box of Calamity. Yugamu died, yeah, 28 or 27, I don't remember exactly. But the queen said around 26. We don't know how it happened. However, the attack on Nozomi happened on day 23. What happened during these days? Did we go out? No use thinking about that now.
ギーにそしてそれがもたらした悲劇に。
ああ、そうだな。
Try to give the words more strength, to sound more confident. I needed to convince myself as much as anyone else.
俺たちは勝ったんだ。
Yeah, I guess as much. 34, hollow victory. And the homie said, do 34 because 34 is good. Okay. Okay, I understand why. I understand why 34 was good. Yeah, I do now, I do. That is our 19th ending. So that means that we have... Oh no, we still have this? Whose side will you take? Gaku's or... Oh my god, bro. Oh my god, bro. Is there space? Is there? Can we... I don't know, bro. Is there enough space between like this and this to go all the way to 100? I don't know. Please don't go to day 100. I'm tired, boss. What time is it? It's 2 a.m. I think I'm gonna stop here. I've been recording for 5 hours, nearly 5 hours. I was about to say, yeah, Box of Calamity. We're close. We've done a lot. Probably finished like half of it because we've done every B scenario, right? No, we're missing this one, and I think that's it. Then we'll go to 9A, right? Yeah. But damn, Box of Calamity is so damn long. It is so long. Oh my god. I've said my thoughts a bit earlier, but yeah. Ending 34, magic. It was actually, it's so good. Like ending 39 wasn't bad, but the way it was handled, it was not good. Or it most definitely was not good. Now, it makes more sense when you do this ending 34. Like you do 34 and then you do, what was it, 39? It makes way more sense, right? Thing is, I don't know, I'm still not a big fan of it. Like now it makes sense. The remote control, you know, Zoe being the queen and thus the killer. Hiroko appearing in Tokumi's room when the doll attacks. That makes sense. But I still don't know why everyone died still. Maybe I'm not sure. Because Hiroko said another me will remember and will be able to prevent this tragedy. Right? Fortunately, she was not able. She was able to kind of limit the casualties, but 2 of them still died. But yeah, other than that, we didn't bring back Nozomi. We didn't revive her. That's not it. I don't understand it. And then the Shion stuff. What the hell were you smoking? What were they smoking doing that one? And the whole hostage shit was so damn boring, bro. Oh my god. Well, anyway, this session was crazy good. It really was. We're only missing this one. Do I want to do it now? Shit, I might just do it now. Screw it. Yeah. Exercise plan 36. Was it 32 and 34 for the lockdown there? Oh, or was it 34? I think it's 34. Is it? Yeah, because she tells us that she's been looping. So I think it is, yeah. 20th ending. Oh my god. Okay, so now we have finished Route 9B once and for all. Now we need to do 9A. And then I know that 9A branches. It branches, I think, decently too. This one has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, 6 branches in this route. In this route, not even in this route, in this chapter. What were they smoking, bro? Doing this one. It's not even the main scenario or any like. I mean, it was still good, but like, what were they smoking, bro? Well, they were smoking that good weed, bro. That calamitous weed. We have to go back here. And then look for Kako. We looked for what? The shadowy figure? Then what happens? Does Nozomi die? It can't be, right? We know that this way, Kako won't go out? Or at least Kako won't open the box. That we know. But then what happens on day 26 that makes Nozomi infested? I don't know. I'm gonna stop speculating. I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all because this was one hell of a session. 5 hours on OBS. It was good. And I cannot wait to play more. I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all. See you in the next one. Goodbye.